It is now 2 days later. I'm not quite done filling yet. I've been turning the hose on and off. I want to actually get the water above the skimmers, but where it is now should be enough for me to turn them on. So we're going to try to do that. I like the water right over the top step, just so there's enough there, and that usually is like right near the top of the skimmers, which allows everything to get going. And as you can see, there's a lot of flotsam this time. The jetsam will be taken care of later. So I have to get the baskets in the skimmers. You don't want to really start these up without the basket because it's going to pull all of that stuff in, and you want it in the basket. Those will get sucked down if they don't fall down, but that one did. I'll leave it open. No, I haven't mowed yet. The weather has been rainy, so that screwed that up. Put that guy in, and hopefully that will be enough water. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Been running partially okay. It is wet, and it's not from the drain plug, so I think one of the seals on the pump is going, but it really doesn't appear that it's losing a lot of water, so I'll deal with that at another time. Right now we're going to open up the skimmers right here. I'm going to do the west skimmer first because that's closest. It's going to introduce a lot of air, and let's see what happens. Certainly a lot of air. I'll get my hose here to wet it down. I guess I got to turn on, but hopefully there's enough juice in it. Nope. That's alright, I got to turn it on anyway. So while we're waiting, I spray painted that handle years ago. I guess it's time for a new paint job. Stuff happening. Not sure what yet. There's water coming in, just barely. There we go. It's picking up. It's picking up. Here it got a little quieter. There's more and more water coming in. There it goes. Nope, got another pocket of air, but we still have water coming in. Yep, we're picking up. Getting some more water. Still a lot of air that it's purging, but it's working on it. There we go. That's what we want to see. Have a lot of bubbles. We're now filling again. Bubbles there and there and there, which means things are working. So I think that's out of the suction line now, so we should see water flowing. Oh yeah, I see stuff going in there right now. You can see all of the flotsam go in. Now it's finally getting sunny for the first time since then. And that's all collecting. So that's working well. Time for the east skimmer. bubbles coming in. I don't know how well the camera picks any of this up. It's hard to see even in real life. I don't see any water at this point, but I'm hearing things. I don't know what I'm hearing. Things are happening. There's the water. Right in there. I think there's too much glare from the sun for the camera, but it's just starting. There we go. Now we're getting... See it now? Now we're getting some water in. Ooh, it turned brown. So that was one huge pocket of air gone, and now it's working on the second one. Water is trickling in. And it is now picking up. Of air to get out of that line. There we go. That seems like it's worked most of it out, and the rest will take care of itself. For boobles. So that's all the air that came into the pump is now working itself through. This skimmer is well working overtime, and I just turned the east skimmer on, which is this one, which is also working great. So pretty much at this stage, we are ready to start putting in chlorine and getting the pool sanitized, and then start filtering it as well. I don't know which order is really best. I think I'm going to put the chlorine in first, just to get that, you know, chooching in there to get it all cleaned up. So I'm going to let this air work out, and then we will get on to putting chlorine into the chlorine tablet dispenser. Okay, the skimmers have been running for, oh, maybe 10 minutes or so, and that's all the stuff it's collected so far. However, there's still quite a bit on the surface of the pool. If you look, I don't know how much you can see, it's about at the halfway mark, and that stuff will just slowly make its way down here. To speed that up, you can do a couple of things. The first thing you can do is shut off the main drain and have just the skimmers open. That will direct all the water from the skimmers in, not counting the water at the bottom of the pool. Now I know it's a bit hard to see, but there is the main drain down at the bottom, and you'll see there's a lot of leaves and stuff on it. So you can go ahead and brush that off, especially while you have it off. Now while you have that main drain off, the skimmers are going to be doing overtime basically, so you do want to check them. This is great after like a big storm or something where you get a lot of stuff, or especially when you open now, that will get all this stuff out and into the skimmers, as you can see that it's doing. If you want to speed that up, you can go to the opposite end of the pool and using a hose with the spray gun, just kind of push the top of the water toward the skimmers, and that will aid it in skimming the top off a lot faster. Otherwise, time will just solve it.